YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Stevo, back here with another video. Thank y'all for watching, tuning in, man. We gotta grow. We gotta grow as a person, man. It's very important. That's what life's about. Gotta grow, you gotta develop. You ever just wake up days, you just feel like you stuck. Wake up, same people, same job, same friends, right? Same enemies, right? Same haters. Just same thing every single day, right? And it's a rat race. You just stuck. You making the stay same amount of money, right? You've been going to the gym, you look the same, right? You ain't growing muscle, you ain't lost fat. You've been doing the same routines over and over again. You ain't switched up nothing. Got the same skills that you learned 15 years ago. You know, we want to be consistent in good things, obviously. Like we want to be good habits. We want to track stuff, see how we progress through life. But also, you want to grow. You want to make sure you got actual skills and personality. Work on how we talk, work on a language. This new language. you won't ever, you won't ever hear me saying these TikTok sayings, internet sayings, right? Oh, I can't stand that type shit, type shit. I can't stand that saying, man. Or when you see women when they do the little finger thing, I can't stand that shit for real. Can't stand that, man. We gotta grow, man. You gotta learn, read, read different books. You know, it'll teach you stuff. I don't care what it is. Investing, you can read investing books, business books, hell, story books. For all I care. There's things to teach you. Learn a new language. You know, fighting skills, right? Work on all areas, right? If we not growing, we stuck. You gotta develop. You gotta get better. And the only way to get better, right, is to practice things, look up things, learn from things, right? Mentors, right? Or people in the same kind of areas as you teach. So talk, network, just day to day things, just proactively trying to grow overall as a person. The thing is, right, if we don't have skills, you don't have enough skills, you don't make enough money. More skills you have, more money you able to make, potentially, right? But also putting yourself out there, right? Or knowing the right people. It ain't just about, for example, at the job, it ain't just about hard work. You could be the hardest worker ever, right? People will know, people will recommend, people congratulate you. People will see, people acknowledge your hard work. You might get your hard work acknowledged, but who gonna elevate you even more. You'll get way farther the more people you know and keep good relationship and contact with. Growing. So that's a part, growing in relationships with people that actually want to grow with you, right? You can't force relationships on people. People don't want to interact with you. People don't like you. They just ain't gonna like you. It's simple as that. And that's the way it is. You ain't gonna click with everybody. You know, just different. It ain't like it's a bad thing. It's just different. It might be different from this person. They might have different interests. We might have nothing in common, right? But we cordial. It's just there's everybody has something to work on, especially when it comes to like how much money you making. What our mental health, working on mental health, things to reduce our stress in our life, things to improve our sleep habits. eating habits, how we move, how we do things, how we talk, anger issues, right? Just being overall kind, working our patience, which would be a big thing. Growth, man. Maturity. I don't care how old you is. You know, you could be doing the same thing for 10 years and you have never grown as a person. You know, you 40, but you're in your mind, you was still that 20-year-old hothead. You know, you still impatient as ever. You know, or you 20, but you still stuck in an 8-year-old's body. When you grow up, you gotta put away childish things. When you become a man, you gotta put away childish things. That's the Bible. And that's real, you know. So it's very important. We gotta make our money, do what we have to, and succeed in this life. But growth starts, you know, in here and in here, right? There has to be a need and desire for growth. There has to be a reason we want to grow. It can't just be, oh, I want this. There got to be a why. Why do you want it? You know, what draws you to want it so bad? So just yeah, especially as us men, man, we need to work on all aspects. I promise when we start doing things, creating things, trying to create our own lane, right? Because that's what we need to do, right? Like I said in the last, everybody got a lane. We just need to work on creating our lane. Either jump in your lane or create one, right? If nobody else want to put you in it, create it for yourself. That's real. So, all right, man. Thank y'all for watching. I'll let y'all next time. Have a good day.